Hey there, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. And I'm going to ask you to lean all the way into your heart to receive this message. It's a really important message. It's something I've been thinking about over these last few days, and I've been trying to feel myself into the right words to share with you. And it's all about mental health. It's all about managing our heart. And I don't mean necessarily our cardiovascular heart, more of our spiritual heart, our kindness, our compassion towards ourselves. And I was reading a beautiful study because it gave me a pause. It gave me a sense of hope. And I think you and probably many people that you know and love could benefit from hearing this. There is a term in medicine called self-efficacy, which simply means being a witness to yourself, making good on your good intentions. And I think all of us, we all have good intentions. But given what we've all been going through, all of us this past year plus now, oh my goodness, we have really kind of challenged a lot of our neurochemistry. Our physiology is worn down. And alongside of that, how our cognition, how our mood, how our emotions, all of those things have become more raw. We're more of a hair trigger to reacting, but even more so, more of a hair trigger to judging ourselves, finding fault with ourselves. So I want to offer up a practice that I believe will help with personal peace. I think it'll also help with more global peace, which I think all of us could say, you know what? Yeah, I want to be part of the global peace movement. And how does self-efficacy relate to this? It means simply that there is a simple practice, which is probably something you already do or you do in varying degrees. I think all of us wake up in the morning and we'll have intentions, or maybe we even are goal setters. But one of the things that is so magical about the quality of this one practice added to, whether it's an intention, whether it's a goal setting, and something that you can do starting today, which research shows will not only increase the likelihood that you will reach and even surpass the goals that you've set for today, but all the while, you're starting to build more emotional resilience. This will help you with your cognition. It'll help you with your self-love and self-compassion. It'll help you, in my case, what I've been seeing, getting a deeper level of deep radical self-acceptance. So here's what it is. When you get up in the morning, you can do this one simple thing, which is just write down the 3, 4, or 5 intentions or goals you have for the day. And it's very important that you write them down. Research shows that when you have a pencil in your hand and you go to the paper, the exponential benefit of actually seeing yourself care enough about yourself to write down what you intend to do this day. What is that you have set for a goal for how you want to show up for your life today? Already starts to change our chemistry. Already starts to kind of augment the way that we feel about ourselves. It actually raises our confidence even before we've even done any of the things that we've set as an intention. Here's what's really cool, is this is happening throughout the day, and we see our goals, we see our intentions, and we are crossing them off, hopefully. You literally are building more and more emotional augmenting forces that literally kind of build a firewall against the negativity bias. And what we know today, the negativity bias has never been stronger, never been darker, never been more difficult to overcome. I don't think I'm alone. I know what I've been feeling. And each and every morning I wake up and I do my very best to muster the encouragement of my highest self. I want to say to myself, you know what? The version of you, James, see the greatest version of yourself and write down what he does. What does he look like? How does he speak? How does he show up? How does he love? How does he accept? And then I build my goals around that. The things that I do, the characteristics, the actions I'm going to take. And as I move through my day and see myself making those good intentions, my self-efficacy, which is directly connected to lowering anxiety, lowering any sense of sadness or worthiness issues, it literally buoys up this sense of possibility, this self-empowerment. But here's the real beautiful part of this. It does it in a way where it's not necessarily building our ego. It's building the deepest part of our mind, which is connected with, I believe, our spiritual knowing, our truth. It buoys up and builds up the truth of who we know we already are. knowing that we are good enough, and just applying this one practice, putting pencil to paper, being a witness, seeing yourself following through and making good on your good intentions, is not just mental health, emotional resiliency. It is a bringing forward of your best self, the self that you already have inside of you, the self that you know is your deepest truth. But in times like this, that self can get lost. Let's help him or her to come back to life, to be seen, to be loved, to be honored without the ego, but with full-on love. Love and acceptance. Something we could all be using, something we could all be circulating right here and right now. So with that, much love, all blessings. Have an awesome day. Thank you. Bye for now.